side today. This is Astro Reads with Amazon, and I am Amazon. And today we're going to be doing our June monthly readings. I'm going to tap into love, I'm going to tap into career and finance, and of course our overall energy. I think that I will start with Scorpio. Alright, Scorpios, so for the main deck today, I'll be using the Mermaid Tarot deck. I love this deck. It's so compassionate and kind. And then I will be using the Modern Spellcaster Tarot's deck for clarification. And then at the end, I will be using the Crystal Medicine Oracle deck to get some advice and any last messages or information that we need. So let's get started. And we'll just start with a general energy reading. What is going on for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in this month of June? So we are still in Mercury retrograde, and in Saturn retrograde, and in Pluto retrograde. So Scorpios, being that Pluto is your planetary ruler, I'm sure you've been feeling some of this Pluto retrograde energy as well. With all three of these planets in retrograde, with Mercury, of course, you're seeing communication, technology, all of that. With Saturn, we are looking at our boundaries and our foundations and what needs to change, what needs to stay, what needs improvement, legacy as well. What are we setting ourselves up for in the future? And then with Pluto, it's about deep emotional transformation and the ways that we empower ourselves. So we're reevaluating those things, looking at what resources are available to us, and defining our worth in different ways, in our own terms, right? So Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on in the month of June for you. Okay. Let's see. Okay. 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 So we're going to start with these three cards. And you guys know I always have crystals on deck. So today we have pyrite, we have black tourmaline, we have rose quartz, and selenite, of course. Actually, let me keep that out of the grass because I feel like the grass is damp and I would hate for that to get wet. So we have these beautiful crystals charging up over here. Ooh, okay, Scorpios. So the general energy for this month so far has been a little bit interesting, right? We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse coming out first. The Nine of Pentacles is when it's about completion, right? We're reaching that point of completion where we've been able to build these things up for ourselves, and we've established what we need and the ways that these things came together through our hard work and everything like that, right? But because it's up here in reverse, I feel like, again, that's changing with, all of these retrogrades occurring right now. You feel that, what worked before may not work right now. The ways that you are looking to evolve and change, what mentalities and what methods that you've been using, you're realizing that it's not necessarily holding up the way that it used to, because you're growing and you're evolving. So as you change, your boundaries change, your foundations change, all of those things have to take a change, right? And being that Scorpio, you're fixed, this causes some uneasiness within you. You feel afraid. You might feel afraid. You might feel nervous. It might make you angry, because there's certain things that are also coming up with this on an emotional level that that are also, indicators of this kind of dissatisfaction that you're having with maybe where you're at right now, or the way that things are going, right? Nine of Pentacles in reverse is also like kind of being bored with what you have already, kind of wanting more out of what you've completed and built for yourself. So you might be feeling those feelings this month, and it can be a little bit unnerving. With the King of Swords in reverse here, it, again, like I said, it could bring up a lot of things emotionally for you, and certain things that you might not be ready to address or change. Certain things that you might not be ready to address or change yet, or it just is a hard truth, right? So this could cause you to lash out at other people. This could cause you to, be a little bit rude, be terse, kind of bully people. You don't want to get into that energy, because this is something that's happening within you. You don't want to project this chaos. You don't want to project these deep emotions, your problems, basically, the things that you have to work through. You don't want to project those onto others and the people that you love, and into your work and all of that, because it affects everything. And again, like I said, with Saturn in retrograde, you're thinking about the ways that you are establishing yourself and entering new chapters into your life, right? That's what's happening too. I feel like there's a lot of transition right now. And being that we are in a mutable season, Gemini is mutable, it's the energy for transition is just here. So don't fight that transition. You get mean when you start fighting and resisting the change that has to happen for you, for the growth that you say that you want for yourselves. So though you have great tolerance for stress and great tolerance for things that are of high demand, if it doesn't have to be that way, don't make it that way. I always joke and I say that Scorpios love the pain, but you guys kind of do. And you have to get to a point where you have to choose your pain, right? Are you going to choose the pain of, being vulnerable and being honest and transparent? Or are you going to choose the pain of trying to control everything? And I believe that this pain lasts so much longer and has much more lasting effects than this difficulty of honesty and transparency, the pain that comes with that, right? And with the Empress in reverse here, this stifles your creativity, it stifles your intuition, it stifles the confidence and the passive or the receptive energy that you possess, right? Scorpio, you are the transformer, and you're very intuitive, and you can feel people on a deep level, and you can see beyond the facades that people do present to the world. But again, with the Empress in reverse here, this can, this stifling of your emotions, this projection, this lashing out, can affect your intuition and bring you into a place of paranoia. Now you're questioning everything all the time and not trusting anything, and especially not yourself. So consider those things when it comes to the difficult choices that you have to make, especially in regards to your emotions and the things that you're feeling. Okay, Scorpio, and then the overall energy here is the Knight of Swords in reverse. So again, that's, speaking without thinking about how it's affecting others, also not having confidence in what you say, or saying things that you don't mean, and that having repercussions that, again, put you in this place of a very high stressful or a very high demanding position where you have to make even more difficult decisions than the initial one. right? You don't want to be this bully. You don't want to question or doubt yourself either. And that's what I really feel with this Knight of Swords here. It's doubting what you think and doubting what you're saying, and then not believing what others are saying, and not believing what others, what other ideologies people present to you. So do some real digging, during this retrograde period, because it really is here to help you transform, just like you are known to do. Okay, Scorpio. So now let's get into love. Let's see what's going on in the love lives of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're gonna do a card for single Scorpios, single and dating, and then for committed Scorpios. Okay. Let's see. Okay. For single and dating Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what is going on in their love lives? Oh, we got 2 cards. Okay, I'll take those. And then for committed Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what is going on in their love lives? Let's see. Not as open as the single Scorpios. But that's okay. Scorpio, you guys are private. I respect it. Okay, let's see if anything else wants to. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see what we got here. So first, for the single Scorpios, single and dating Scorpios, 2 cards came out. Okay, wow, well, that's interesting, and I honestly think that this is also good, The first card that came out was the 9 of Pentacles upright. So that's a really good sign, The 9 of Pentacles upright is this independent energy, you're feeling good about yourself. You've been able to really stabilize yourself and construct things the way that you need them in your life. You know what I mean? Like, you have your boundaries, you do your work, you create this nice safe space for yourself, and you're standing on your own, and things feel great. Like, this feels great. And then right after that, we have the Hermit in reverse. So I feel like single and dating Scorpios are really just coming into a place where, you're feeling good about yourselves. You're, sorry, my leg fell asleep. You're feeling good about yourselves, and you are ready to kind of share that with others. You're ready to go out into, dating and just being around other people. Especially, again, it's summer is coming up soon, so we're going to want to be outside. You're going to want to explore and socialize and see what's out there, even if it's just you by yourself, like just going out and doing things that you enjoy. That's what I also feel with the 9 of Pentacles here. And the fact that the Hermit is also the 9th major card. You might have Virgo or Gemini placements. You might be around someone with strong Virgo or Gemini placements. 2 9s here, that again is about completion. So you're really reaching a point where you are feeling good about the ways that you're going about doing things, and the ways that you are building a life for yourself, whether you want to be single or whether you do want to commit later down the line. This is just something that you are doing for yourself. You're giving back to yourself, and you're ready to just be and exist and come out of your isolation or your your solitude, as you know, Scorpios love to be within their minds as well. I feel like also this is get out of your head a little bit. If you have been in your head, get out your head a little bit and be here in the present moment with us. I feel like Scorpio sometimes gets really caught up in thinking about the future, what's next, the next thing, and forget to be here right now. So that's another reminder. Be here and be present and allow yourself to explore, allow yourself to feel, ground, communicate, exchange energy with people, and hold firm on your boundaries too. So for my dating, or not, excuse me, not dating, for my committed Scorpios, so if you're in a relationship, okay, so we have a couple cards here that came out, and interestingly enough, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm not sure if some of you might be poly, if you're in a polyamorous relationship. I feel like there might be some things that aren't meshing well. Maybe there is, again, miscommunications, right? Because we were in Mercury retrograde. There might be some miscommunications, misunderstandings about like the dynamics of things, misunderstandings about maybe how to show up for each other, you know, understanding and receiving each other's love languages and the ways to be there for each other. I feel like with this Three of Pentacles in reverse here, there might be a little bit of disruption with that, some difficulty. So definitely make sure that you are breathing, first of all. Breathe through this. Make sure that you are speaking with each other in kindness. And even if you aren't in a polyamorous relationship, there's just something that is not working, that's not coming together in the ways that you would like it to. So, you know, make sure that, again, you're taking the time to actually communicate these things and be fully honest about what that means and what it looks like for you to have this, or for whatever needs that you might feel aren't being met. Or again, if the dynamic is shifting in a way that maybe you don't understand or has been causing a little bit of difficulty, make sure you're having honest conversations with your partners about that. And then we have the King of Wands right after that. So I actually do want to get a little bit more clarity on this Three of Pentacles first. Just because I feel like there's a little bit more to this, but I'm not exactly sure what. So let's see. Okay. Tell me more about this Three of Pentacles in reverse for Scorpio. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we have the King of Swords in reverse, and then we have the King of Pentacles. So I feel like, again, there's not collaboration happening if that's the issue. You know, you guys aren't collaborating on understanding each other. You're not collaborating on communicating with each other and understanding the ways that your partner communicates, or maybe not hearing, you know, what's being said to you, but maybe you're hearing what you want to hear, in the sense of like you're taking things a certain way because it's triggering something within you that maybe you're not aware that it's triggering. Or it could also be like, you know, your tone or their tone just isn't hitting the right way, and so it's causing problems. It's causing problems with the ways that you both communicate with each other, and again, the dynamic, right? Because then we have the King of Pentacles right after that. So we have three kings here on the board. So I wonder if it's, you know, again, just both of you having very strong beliefs and views as to the way things should go, and it's not a collaborative effort. Because we have the King of Wands, and the King of Pentacles here upright. So with the King of Wands, you are feeling emboldened, feeling powerful. You know, the passion is there in the relationship. The stability is also maybe something that might be causing issues. I don't know if maybe somebody is making more than the other person, or if again, you have different ideas of what stability looks like, what the dynamic of the relationship looks like, especially moving forward. So these are some things to hash out with each other, but to do so with compassion and understanding, and not lash out at each other, right? With the King of Swords in reverse, not lashing out at each other, not being vindictive in your words, and being honest, not withholding information, not giving the silent treatment and trying to punish your partner, right? It's about being there together and collaborating and coming together and working together, even through disagreements, to be better people for yourselves, so then you can be better people for each other. Okay, Scorpios. I feel like, sometimes there's even that moment where you have to realize, like, or think about what your intention is with this dynamic, with this relationship, with whatever. Even when you're single and dating, what is your intention being single? What are you doing for yourself? What if you're dating, what is your intention when you are going out and dating, and why? Like, these are the things that Saturn and Pluto retrograde are kind of bringing up within us too. But definitely also Mercury retrograde, and just working through what it means to be there for yourself, working through what it means to communicate and be vulnerable with someone, especially if you care about them or you are interested and you would like to pursue something further, etc. All right. So lastly, let's get into finance and career. Give this one last good shuffle. Tell me what's going on. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in their careers. Excuse me. Scorpio's finances looking. Let's see. Okay, cut this deck. Going on with Scorpio's finances and their careers. Let's see. What's going on with Scorpio's finances and career? Alrighty. Well, we have these two cards out first, so let's start with them. Okay. Alright, so we have the Five of Pentacles first, followed by the Ten of Wands in reverse. So, the Five of Pentacles, when this appears, it usually is indicative of feeling a lack of something, feeling abandoned, feeling left out, feeling like, like I said, kind of hopeless and scarce. With this Five of Pentacles here, you might be in a place where, again, you're evaluating or reevaluating what working is for you and what you want that to look like. you might be having to make a pivot in your career right now, and it might have been something that was kind of unexpected. Especially, and it's causing you some emotional turmoil because you saw yourself doing this thing, and it's been something that you've been doing, or it's something that you thought you would never get tired of, so you're kind of having difficulty dealing with those feelings as well. And it's a little bit nerve-wracking, which is totally understandable. But with the Ten of Wands in reverse here, you may have also been taking on too much, and so it's time to release some burdens, or like I said, the thing, or your career, or what you've really been putting effort into maybe hasn't been working out. It's been leaving you feeling empty, it's been leaving you feeling scarce, and so it's time to remove that and drop that burden off of you, because it's also affecting how you feel about your capabilities and your talents, right? I feel like this is also doubting your capabilities, doubting maybe where your next paycheck is going to come from, or if you're able to do this, make this change, or take this pivot. Will you be successful? Like I said, Scorpio likes to plan for the future, so you might be really in your head about it, and it's bringing in a lot of fear, which is okay. Yeah, because with the overall energy at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So it's a little confusing for you. You might have felt like, okay, well, this is what I've been going to school for, this is what I wanted to do, or I felt this in my spirit that I wanted to do this, and it's just like not working out. Again, you might have it feels confusing, and you might be questioning yourself, you might be questioning what's going on, looking for answers kind of outside of you, but I think it's really within you, with the Queen of Wands right after the Ace of Swords. It's really within you. Think about really what are you passionate about, and where is your spirit really trying to lead you, and why are you fighting it? Don't allow your fear, don't allow scarcity to hold you in this position where you are confused and you aren't able to trust yourself or your instincts, or the information that you have within and possess, because your spirit, your passion will always guide you where you need to be, right? I want to get a little bit more clarity on the Five of Pentacles here. Oop. Five of Pentacles. That was an ugly shuffle. Try again. Alrighty. Tell me more about this Five of Pentacles for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Okay. So we have the Three of Cups in reverse, and then we have the World. So with the Three of Cups in reverse, I feel like this could be not being around the right people, and not being around the right people in the sense of it's not advantageous to what it is that you're doing for yourself, right? You could be spending too much money partying. That's what I feel like. You could be, overindulging in leisures, spending a bunch of money on someone else, and it's not fruitful in any way, and you're not looking for it to be fruitful in a sense of them doing something for you now, but it's more so like, you know, it just isn't a good money decision, or it wasn't a good decision in the first place. So it's just not providing or bearing any fruit or result. So I feel like this is, not, ooh, it's a little windy now. I feel like this is probably what is aiding in this lacking feeling with the Five of Pentacles. Maybe you're not around people who genuinely get your vision, who encourage you to make better investments, or who are putting you onto the resources that you may need, or anything like that. You might be around people who just maybe aren't getting it, or who aren't at the level that you're at, in the sense of, again, your growth and what it is that you're looking for yourself. But with the world here, this means this is a start of a new cycle. So it's really up to you in this sense, where you have to see the opportunity for newness and not be afraid of it, because you also may not know what could come from that new opportunity. Because what you do know is how you do feel, and what you do know is that it hasn't been working out in the ways that you need it to, because it's making you feel like you're still without. It's making you feel like you are not making the best choices about your efforts and your finances. Again, you could be overindulging, overspending, things like that, around people that aren't necessarily encouraging you to also put this energetic and financial investment into yourself. So take this as an opportunity to create a new cycle for yourself, getting rid of people, of situations, of environments that are not serving you in the ways that you need, because you know what you need. That's definitely what I feel from this. Like, the opportunity for abundance is there. But again, we have to be able to see that, right? You have to be able to clear away the confusion, release burdens that are not yours, and recognize that you are feeling the way that you're feeling, and be honest about those feelings and how it affects your work, how it affects your finances, how it affects what you are looking to build for yourself. Okay, Scorpio. Whew. So lastly, I want to get a nice little oracle card advice for this reading. See what's going on for the Scorps. Any last messages or advice? So here we go. Shuffling this deck is fun because it's circular. But I love it. The illustrations, everything. It's just beautiful. So let's see. Any last messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding this reading? Any last messages or advice for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding this reading? Oops. Of course. Yep, absolutely. I'll take this one too because it's sliding out. Yeah. So we have rebirth. Rebirth with the number 21, which breaks down to a 3. The energy here is spring, right? And the crystal is Shiva Lingam. So Shiva Lingam is great for grounding. It's great for really helping with rooting yourself and grounding yourself in love and confidence and stability, right? Rebirth, Scorpio, you are the transformer, so you know all about rebirth. And like I said, we're in a time of transition. Spring, this is you right here. Give yourself that opportunity to change. You cannot control what happens when you take these chances on yourself. You just have to trust that the chance that you take will work out. And again, letting go of that control, letting go of that need to control every single aspect of everything. That is going to cause you stress. That's going to cause you frustration and anger and resentment, and that's not what you're looking to do or hold on to. Then after that, we have self-mastery. The totem is spider. Spiders are representative of feminine or receptive energy. Spiders weave these very complicated webs, and they have 8 legs, and they do it with all their 8 legs. So it's really being able to allow all parts of yourself to show and work together and understand how to weave your web, right? 27 breaks down to 9, so this is the third 9, right? Completion, understanding what makes you complete and how you can complete yourself. And then lastly, we have freedom. We have freedom here with the eagle, and this is representative of Scorpio for sure. The phases of Scorpio, right? Scorpion, eagle, and phoenix. You are probably in your eagle phase right now, understanding what it means to be free, understanding how your vision is helping you. 12 breaks down to a 3, so we have 2 3s here. That's about creativity. And 33 is mastery, right? Mastery of the spiritual and the physical. So you are in a place where you are understanding yourself on such a level that you haven't understood yourself before. And again, that can be causing some emotional turmoil for you, some fear, whatever. Allow yourself to embrace those things, because they are here to inform you and show you the ways in which you are able to really grow and transform. Give yourself that freedom that you so truly desire. Give yourself the freedom to be. Give yourself the freedom to exist, to feel, and not be afraid of that. Okay, Scorpio, because you deserve that. And though you can't stop other people and other things from making shit harder for you, you can stop yourself from making shit harder for you. Okay, so keep that in mind. Be nicer to yourself. That's really what I feel like this is really about. Really be nicer to yourself, even when it's difficult, even when it's scary. Don't tell yourself lies, and don't allow your intrusive thoughts to dictate your decision making. Okay? It's okay that you don't feel good all the time. It's okay that you have these very deep and heavy emotions. That's what makes you you. That's a part of you. And you are not your emotions, right? That's just a part of you. And there's so many parts of you, so don't be afraid of it. Okay, Scorpio? And I will see y'all on the flip side.